Just hours ago, migrants flown from San Antonio to Martha's Vineyard filed this class action lawsuit against Florida Governor Ron DeSantis. The Venezuelans say his operatives lured them onto a plane, promising jobs and housing that did not exist. Tonight, the migrants' attorneys tell KENS 5 they're suing the state of Florida, and they'll ask a judge to make its government pay up.
They thought that someone was finally there to help them, and they weren't. They were using them as props to make a political point, and they did so with complete indifference to what was going to happen to these people when they got to Martha's Vineyard.
This comes just 24 hours after Bexar County Sheriff Javier Salazar opened a criminal investigation into that incident. Florida's governor admits he chartered that plane to keep refugees out of his state, claiming they're abusing the asylum process to stay here for years at a time. But immigration attorneys tell KENS 5 reporter Matt Houston he needs some context.
Asylum seekers enter the United States legally, though they don't always stay here for good. In the last 5 years, just 34% of applicants have qualified for permanent refuge here. Politicians, including Florida's governor, lean on that rate to make claims like this.
There's somebody that really is clearly going to qualify. That's different. But I think you talk to anyone down on the border, it's 95+% are not valid asylum claims.
It's not clear where he got that number. But immigration attorney Sarah Ramey argues asylum approval rates don't tell the whole story anyway.
Somebody may ultimately not be determined to be eligible under our laws by an immigration judge, but that is often because our laws are restrictive. It's not because that person is trying to commit fraud.
And in the U.S., refugees have a right to make their case. But people on both sides of the political spectrum agree it should not take years to do so.
If you save 30 minutes on each case, you're talking about hundreds, if not thousands of hours over the course of probably 1 month.
To accomplish that, Congressman Tony Gonzalez today called for more immigration judges. Ramey wants more too, and says it's time to embrace 21st century technology, move some paperwork online.
Matt Houston joins us live now. And Matt, we know that the migrants sent to Martha's Vineyard were from Venezuela. How often are they approved for asylum, and what's next for them?
Yeah, well, more often than folks from other countries. In the last 5 years, the approval rate for Venezuelans is about 65%. That's because the situation is just especially bad there, and the U.S. doesn't have a working relationship with Venezuela to get them any help. Now, you mentioned the migrants in Martha's Vineyard. We know, again, most of them were Venezuelan. Many of them will have to return to Texas to meet with an immigration judge and their attorneys here. Otherwise, their cases could be denied. Live on the Northwest Side, I'm Matt Houston, KENS 5.